Previously on Getting Tabled. I'm going to start the unboxing of a mountain. Hello future people, you're watching Getting Tabled. I'm Jason the Bruce, and today we're going to unbox the last of my Dungeons and Lasers stuff. So for those of you that haven't already seen the other two videos, I've already unboxed the dungeon portion and the two dragons that I chose to purchase as part of my Kickstarter. Here I will link the playlist that I've created for the series. So today we're unboxing the stretch goals and the staircase, just because that's what I have left over. Following this, at some point in about a month or so, there's going to be a series of painting type stuff that I'm still working on, obviously, because I haven't actually unboxed all of it yet. Painting tutorials is still something that I'm working on technology wise, so this will very much be a work in progress thing, and the reason why it's going to take some time. I'm going to start with the stairs because this is one that's nice and simple. This particular one comes with some fantasy and unfortunately some, well, I say it's unfortunately for me because I haven't brought any other sci-fi stuff. But nice looking kits. It's going to be interesting to see how flexible they are. Alright, so it looks like everything is mixed up together on the one sprue. However, you'll notice that all of these sprues appear to be the same. So let's just look at the one. So detail wise, very much on par with the rest of the set here. Let's actually have a look at the sci-fi one as well. Now, it's not the set that I'm collecting. There is a sci-fi role-playing game that I would love to get into, but it's just running a game myself is just not something I have the time for, which is why I've brought something that I can use more generally with the other stuff that I have. I really like the look of this. It's generic enough that it would fit in pretty much anything, but really distinctive. Interesting that they've split the stairs in the way that they have as well on the fantasy side. I quite like that. All fantasy themed in this particular one by the look of it. Oh no, there is some sci-fi stuff as well. This particular campaign was sci-fi and fantasy, so it makes sense that there will be a little bit of both. So there's going to be a lot of different elements on this. We've got a skeleton here that's been crushed by a boulder that's fallen on top of him. So that's clearly an adventurer that his adventure is over. Some random wooden plank. We've got what looks like a toy dragon or something? That's quite interesting. That's cool. I want to say inspired by... I was almost going to say it was inspired by Han Solo, but it almost looks like they're stuck inside a mirror. That's kind of cool. I like that. Some sort of evil fountain. That's nice. Coffin. Or sarcophagus, because that's the top of it. Crystals. A broken version of the mirror from before. Are they the same size? I think they might be. Oh no, they are slightly different. But still. Guillotine. The other side is all mostly but not entirely empty sides, because not everything is two-piece. These were all unlocks during the campaign for stretch goals, and because of the nature of it, they've all just kind of come in what feels very random, because it's not a set that you've built. This is all of your extra stuff. Mostly empty stuff on the back of that one. So it would appear that this particular set was largely fantasy based. It's kind of hard to tell from the outside of the boxes what's inside of them, because what you will notice is the images are the same. So, part 2. This one comes with a book. Why is the book in number 2 and not in number 1? Ah, makes sense. It's the instructions on how to build everything. Nice and clear instructions, which is nice. Alright. I suspect this particular box is going to be more sci-fi again. I love that. Broken debris. Some sort of energy cell. The only frustrating part of these things having sci-fi bits on them is it's kind of making me want a sci-fi set. Because I really would love to get a game of something sci-fi going, roleplay wise. That's nice. The good thing about certain elements of this is realistically, it doesn't always have to be for role-playing games. They could just be elements of terrain, just scatter terrain. Especially when it comes to bridges, because a bridge is a bridge. Unless you're playing something that's at the wrong scale. I mean, I pretty much always play at 28mm, with the exception of Drop Zone. And, well, Drop Fleet, but that's a spaceship game, so you're not going to have any of this sort of stuff anyway. That's nice. This particular one does not appear to have all of the repeats like the other one did. I love the suit of armour there. Totally not a Dalek. Definitely not a Dalek. I've no idea what this thing is supposed to be. It might be more clear on the other side. I have the power. These need to be painted red, because if you don't paint them red, they will not explode when you shoot them. Still not 100% sure what this thing is. It appears to be like a regular mini. Back into our fantasy theme stuff on that piece. Got a flamethrower, which is quite nice. Giant mushroom. Lots of giant mushrooms. So we're away from the sci-fi stuff for a lot of this particular one. Continued on the other side, but the same pieces. A lot of these are the other side of pieces that we've seen before. And finally, part 3. Alright, so that's a thing of connectors. That's a thing of connectors. These appear to be bits that are jutting out of the wall, I suspect. Just random piece fillers. Interesting. Alright. Nice portal there. There's the other side of our... Or is that a... Oh no, it's just another piece. Not 100% sure what that is. It might be part of the bed from before, maybe? No, because it's the same as... It's the other side of whatever this is. I suspect that it will become clearer later. I'm guessing that it's related to that. Again, I really love that portal. Sarcophagus. It was a bookshelf. So what I was looking at was just the decorative elements. I have no idea what that goes with, but I love it. Looks like it should be jutting out from some alien mouth. So that's a mimic. That's a mimic bed. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that so much. The globe's quite nice. Bit of an archway. Some random wall. More random wall. Random roof. Other side on this one's a little bit dull. And we've got a second bridge. We've already looked at a version of this, so still very nice. Actually, no, it's a slightly different style. Yes, no, they're slightly different. Relatively similar, but they are different sprues. And on the bottom, this kind of looks like it's a more standalone piece, whereas that one's designed to specifically work with the terrain, with the rest of the set. So that's it for the unboxing of our Dungeons and Laser stuff. As I said, at another stage later on, I intend to do some painting tutorials of how I would approach painting of these. I'm going to try and approach it from a couple of different areas, but more information of that will come in time. It will not all be airbrush stuff, but I may do a couple of different videos of different ways that you can approach this. Thank you very much for checking out this video. If you're enjoying the content of this channel, please like and subscribe. If you're in a position to do so, please check out patreon.com/gettingtabled. You receive early access to at least 80% of all videos that we put out, and you get access to the video edition of all of our podcasts the day that they're uploaded. If you'd like to check us out on social media, facebook.com/gettingtabled is the most active. We also have a Discord server. You can email our team at gettingtabled@gmail.com. If you're on either Twitter or Instagram, you can find us at gettingtabled. And until next time, play more.